Hey everyone, Michael Makrowitz with Coldwell Banker Realty, and we are in the typical peak selling season for real estate, where the most number of properties are coming on the market in a given month, and there's also the highest number of buyers out looking for homes that there are during the year. So first, let's look at how the market has been going so far this year. At the beginning of the year, I had some expectations of how I thought things were going to go. Every article that I've read, every analysis I've looked at and conversation I've had point to a very competitive housing market in 2024. It definitely has been. Every offer that I've written this year, there have been multiple offers. In one case, there were 48 offers on a single property. Then I expected this of inventory and prices. Now you couple this with limited inventory and this lagging supply, prices are going to rise. Nationally, I've seen estimates of 5%. I think actually in the South Bay, we're going to see appreciation even higher than that. Now, I got this partially right on two fronts. Inventory is still kind of historically low, but it's definitely higher than it was in the last few years. And I did expect that it would be higher than last year. Now, prices have also gone up, but more quickly than what I anticipated. From January to April for Santa Clara County, single-family homes went up 17.6%. The median sales price in April was $2 million for a single-family home. If you're looking at townhouses in April, it was $1,350,000. That's an 11.6% increase since the beginning of the year. You look at condos, $828,000. That's a 9% increase since the beginning of the year. Now, unfortunately, for some of my buyer clients, we've had to reevaluate and change some of the locations that we've been looking because we've simply been priced out of those areas since we began looking. Now, where prices end up by the end of the year, time will tell. But I certainly expect it to be more than the 5% nationally that was predicted. But now let's talk about the biggest factor in this housing market, which is interest rates. So we've focused on this in a lot of other videos as being a leading indicator of where the market would be headed and a reason why many people have decided to buy or to wait or have sold and then rebought. Now, I'll say the last year and a half was somewhat slower and cooler because of how quickly those interest rates went up. Some buyers held off on buying. Some sellers who had those low mortgages decided, I really don't want to sell right now. We've already seen this kind of to settle in of buyers figured this is what rate that I'm going to pay. And we're seeing this in the increase of the numbers of properties coming on the market and also the number of buyers that are out there looking. Now, there was an expectation of rates dropping later this year. That's what I anticipated, and that was based on what the Fed was indicating. That clearly is not going to happen now. Still, strong job data, I think higher than ideal inflation. Still, 6.5% for a 30-year fixed, not a bad deal. Now, rates are somewhat lower than what they've been this year, just in the last few weeks. But again, many buyers have already begun to accept this as the new norm. And I think we should expect these higher interest rates for still a while longer. So what to be aware of? If you're writing offers, they need to be strong in price and they need to be strong in terms to compete. These are the offers that are winning. Sellers, price it right, prepare the property properly, and definitely incentivize buyers and agents to focus on your property in this market where we do see increasing inventory through the summer. So if you're curious of your home's value or you're considering buying and deciding if that's the right decision, let's talk and let's plan.